A mind-boggling 62,000 million liters of wastewater is produced in our country. There are about 4,000 municipalities, but there are only 816 municipal sewage treatment plants to treat this waste. Not quite enough. And so, our cities have a treatment capacity of only 37% of this waste. That means only 23,277 million liters out of 62,000 million liters discharged every day. The remaining 70% flows untreated into open drains and then to rivers and the seas, polluting them and affecting the lands nearby. Low infrastructure service levels in our cities has led to low citizen satisfaction and low tax recoveries. But then, infrastructure provision is indeed a challenging task for almost all of our city governments. It is difficult to install. It requires enormous efforts. It requires adequate technical expertise. And most of all, it requires huge amounts of funds. Most of our cities lack these, especially the small ones. But the city of Jamnagar has resolved this dilemma. The city has got a sewage treatment plant that is built through a unique mechanism of public-private partnership. The city has not only not had to build it, but in fact, it gets a healthy stream of revenue from this sewage treatment plant. And today, Jamnagar is ready for 100% coverage of the city with the underground drainage system.
हमसे निकलेगी स्वच्छता की एक नदी चल 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 कल 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 एक धुली सी जिंदगी स्वच्छता की जोत लेकर घर घर जाएंगे साफ सुथरी रोशनी में सब नहाएंगे.
Welcome to Jamnagar. A city home to 5 lakh people is a major industrial city in western Gujarat. Jamnagar is known as World's Oil City because the world's biggest oil refinery belonging to Reliance Industries and another one belonging to SR Oil are located in Jamnagar. The city has a large concentration of other industries such as foundries, electroplating units and brass parts. Jamnagar is in fact known as the brass capital of India too. Due to a thriving industrial base and with industry giants like Reliance, SR and Gujarat State Fertilizer Corporation, Jamnagar has been growing rapidly. The city is also one of the bases for the Indian Air Force. Jamnagar likes to call itself Dharti ki Amravati. Like most cities in India, infrastructure provision, be it water supply, waste management and wastewater treatment, has not been able to keep pace with the rapid development in Jamnagar too. Today, Jamnagar is already an OD-free city.
Today, I think in Jamnagar, almost 95% of the households are connected in their individual toilets.
But only 75% of cities' households are connected to municipal sewer system. The city got its first sewage treatment plant only in 2015. Until then, all wastewater was being discharged into the Rangamati and Nagmati rivers. The rivers had literally become cesspools.
At present, the issue with water is that after the first rains, the underground water, which is polluted, it is not potable. It disturbs a lot of crop production. Some of the residents here even have skin problems due to the water here.
But agricultural areas were not the only ones to be exposed to the risk of disposal of wastewater into the rivers, but also the ecologically sensitive areas.
Near Jamnagar, there is one bird sanctuary. The pollution will affect 2 islands, one Piroton and one Narara Island are well famous for the zoological ecology.
The industrial city of Jamnagar is very close to one of the most ecologically sensitive areas in the region, the Marine Sanctuary. There is also a bird sanctuary near the city. But the city was growing, and at the same time it was also obliged under the regulations of the Integrated Coastal Zone Management, ICZM.
जामनगर शहर में जो भी ड्रेनेज का पानी है अभी तक जो समुद्र में जा रहा था, जिनकी वजह से मरीन प्रोटेक्शन में जो पोल्यूशन हो रहा था, उनको अच्छी तरह से मेंटेन करने के लिए एक 158 करोड़ का ग्रांट दिया गया था गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने। उनमें से जामनगर म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन ने सीवरेज कलेक्शन सिस्टम्स एंड 70 MLD ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट करने का था।
As the city's infrastructure had to match the city's growth and development requirements, the corporation faced shortcomings. And Jamnagar had to find a solution to this issue. City infrastructure is a highly capital-intensive work, and so they often require financial assistance from the state or central governments. Even after pooling finances from its own reserve, the city's funding usually is not enough that it may fulfill all the infrastructure targets quickly. So, with limited funds, it takes time, and the infrastructure provision takes place in phases.
As we all know that Indian cities, especially in all smaller corporations, they don't have sufficient revenue sources. Jamnagar corporation is also having the same problem. There were very not good sewage treatment plant and sewage system were there. So it is very much required to have all these sewage plants in the city. So it will help the industry also.
The public-private partnership or PPP mechanism is increasingly being used these days to implement infrastructure projects in cities. The design, build, operate, transfer is one such mechanism, and Jamnagar's STP is the first of its kind to be used in the state of Gujarat. In the design, build, operate, transfer mechanism, also referred to as DBOT, the concerned private party not only builds and operates the project, but also designs it according to the requirements. In this manner, city corporations that do not have requisite capacity to design, operate, or monitor a particular project can successfully implement their infrastructure projects. What is more interesting is that through this particular PPP mechanism, the Jamnagar Municipal Corporation is getting quite a healthy revenue. The city's financial issue was resolved through the grants received from the centre.
जो ग्रांट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को मिली थी, वो ग्रांट के मुताबिक हमने पैकेज तैयार करके सब एस्टीमेट तैयार करके नेशनल बिडिंग में अलग अलग कंपोनेंट का टेंडर मांगे थे। एसटीपी की 70 MLD का एसटीपी का भी टेंडर था।
Out of the 8 entities that bid for the project, SR Projects India Limited was selected as the most competitive one.
जामनगर म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन का जो एसटीपी हमने जो प्लान किया था, उनका मेन कॉन्सेप्ट ये रखा था कि ये एसटीपी लॉन्ग टर्म चलता रहे, क्योंकि जनरल टेंडेंसी ये होती है कि बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट हो जाता है, उनको चलाने में लोकल अथॉरिटी को दिक्कत होती। इसलिए हमने ऐसा प्लान किया था कि एसटीपी का कंस्ट्रक्शन भी हो जाए अच्छी तरह से, उनके बाद वो एसटीपी लॉन्ग टर्म चलते रहे। इसलिए हमने बिडिंग में एक प्रपोजल ऐसा रखा था कि एसटीपी का कंस्ट्रक्शन भी वो एजेंसी करे, उनके बाद वो 15 साल तक चलाए। प्रोजेक्ट की टाइमलाइन ऐसे डिसाइड की गई थी कि कंस्ट्रक्शन पीरियड 2 इयर्स का रखा गया था, और उनके बाद 2 इयर्स ऑपरेशन मेंटेनेंस रखा है, और ऑपरेशन मेंटेनेंस खत्म होने के बाद 13 साल तक पोस्ट मेंटेनेंस का रखा गया है। प्लांट का मेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ये भी रखा है हमने कि ये 15 साल के बाद म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग में हमको ये एग्रीमेंट हम और 15 साल या 10 साल कर सकेंगे। और दूसरा ये है कि नेक्स्ट एक्सपेंशन 10 साल के बाद आएगा, तो वो भी इस कॉन्सेप्ट पे जामनगर म्युनिसिपल आगे बढ़ सकेगी।
Construction of the plant was completed in August 2016. So, for now, it is SR that is operating and maintaining the plant and its processes. After 15 years, it could still be the one, or there could be someone else doing it, but on similar contract. It is also expected that by this time, JMC would be capable to run the plant by itself. The plant was constructed at a cost of 78 crore rupees. This included the cost of constructing the plant, which was 70 crores, and the initial 2-year cost of operation and maintenance of the plant. This entire fund was provided by JMC using the grants that it had got from the state government. In return, the operator would be paying the corporation a sum of 2 crore rupees annually. This model has been very advantageous to the corporation. Not only has the corporation saved money and effort in technical design, construction and operation, but the corporation is in fact earning revenue. Another special feature of this plant is that the STP was planned as a zero-discharge plant. All the wastewater that comes to the plant is processed so as to convert the fecal sludge into vermi-compost. And the water is treated so that it is fit for agriculture and other industrial purposes.
Main emphasis of this project is to treat the domestic sewage coming from the entire Jamnagar city, and after primary, secondary treatment and chlorination, it will be disposed of for the river, and in future we are planning for the reuse of the same water for the industrial purpose, and whatever the sludge developed will be converted into the vermicompost manure.
The water could also be used for agricultural needs, since Jamnagar lies in an arid region and availability of water is sometimes scarce. There is always a pressure for availability of water, and with industrial development, the demand for water is growing. It is estimated that the treated water from this STP would be priced at half the cost that the industries pay for purchasing water from the Narmada Canal, or considerably cheaper than the water being used from the desalination plant at Reliance. The kind of industries that there are in Jamnagar, such as our refinery complex, they consume a lot of water. To make this water available to the industries around the city, SR is going to lay at its own cost a 20-kilometer pipeline from STP to such areas initially.
We have planned to lay the MS pipeline up to industries which are potential customers for the same recycled water.
At present, the plant receives around 52 MLD of wastewater every day. But as the sewer network in the city spreads and grows, wastewater collection will increase too. The plant is poised to handle this increase.
जामनगर म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन ने अभी तक 70 to 75% एरिया सीवर कलेक्शन में काम खत्म कर दिया है और आगामी 2 साल में हम पूरा सिटी का कवरेज कर लेंगे.
As India embarks upon a path of rapid urban industrial growth, the need for water for industries is also going to grow. And with our rivers and waters getting polluted, similar sewage treatment plants can be a sustainable solution. Jamnagar shows us the smart way of partnering with the private sector for efficient service delivery to its citizens, and also earning revenues that has proven to be a financially smart decision, thus demonstrating a practice in sustainable sanitation for other cities.
हमसे निकलेगी स्वच्छता की एक नदी, चल 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 कल 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 एक धुली सी जिंदगी. स्वच्छता की जोत लेकर घर घर जाएंगे, साफ सुथरी रोशनी में सब नहाएंगे.